Welcome back everybody, and today we're doing full body restorative yoga practice, nurturing, healing, and just makes you feel so good afterwards. So grab your water everybody and let's begin. Alright guys, so let's begin this workout today on our back. So go ahead and lay down. Take your legs all the way away from those arms and make sure you straight really good. Toes away from your fingertips. Close your eyes and let's give this straight a good loving intention. Let's give this body a good loving intention for the day, for the week, for this practice. Go ahead guys and take your one knee towards your belly or towards your chest and just gentle press guys. It doesn't have to be anyhow special, and only if it feels right. Go ahead and lift your shoulders off the ground. Very good. Inhalation through the nose and exhalation guys through your nose as well. And let's go ahead and switch the legs. Take your other leg and bring that quadricep, the front part of your leg, towards the belly, towards the chest. Keep your eyes closed, keep them open, whatever feels right. And then gently bring the shoulders, the head off your mat, only if it feels right. Very good. And couple more breaths in and out through that nose. And let's take it back. Give the arms and legs another quality stretch. And we're gonna take our both legs up towards the ceiling, arms on the side, and just a gentle straddle a few times. If you start to feel some cracking in those hips, but it doesn't hurt you, it's just an air bubbles. And let's do a few more. Breathe actively. And one more, guys. Excellent work. Go ahead and press your both ankles together, both feet together, and bring them toward the base of your body. If you can't reach those ankles, not a big deal. Just hold somewhere else on your legs, a little bit higher if you have to. So again, hold those ankles and we just bring in those ankles to the base of the body. And another breath or two, and then we're gonna bring the ankles right above the face. Interlace your fingertips and just gently press your feet right towards the belly, right towards the chest. It doesn't have to be super deep, just whatever you can do. Take inhalation, exhalation. We're going to take one leg, one foot close to the base of the body, and another leg up and extended. And we just gently pressing right on top on that ankle or the hamstring or the calf muscle, whatever you can reach. Once you hold it for a few extra breaths, go ahead and take this leg on the side. That leg might not go all the way, guys, toward the floor, like you see I'm doing right now, but that is totally fine. As long as your back is on the floor and it feels good, I'm totally fine with that. All right, let's slowly draw this knee, this foot back, and put that ankle, the leg the leg was extended, on top on your other leg right above the knee, and lift the hips. Take a deep breath, inhalation, exhalation. Anytime you have to release and rest that breath, you definitely guys can do it. No push today, just a gentle stretches after the long, heavy, hard week. All right, let's take it back and we do the same from the other side. So put this foot close to the base of your body and go ahead and take that leg up and we gently press on top. So guys, quadricep just go straight towards your belly all the way. Inhalation, exhalation, and of course we try to bring it a little bit lower. We're doing it on exhalation and releasing the tension. All right, it's time to take this leg all the way to the other side. If your toes touching the floor, that's great, but if it doesn't, it will come, guys. All right, take a deep breath. This is an excellent exercise for the hips and for the lower back tension release. Especially if you have any little aches or pains, right? That's gonna help a lot. Let's take it back. Nice and gentle. And we will take this ankle right on top on that knee, on the soft part, and press your hands into the floor and just give it a good gentle hip lift to your bridge. If the one leg is a little bit too much today for you guys, then just make sure that you put 2 feet on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out, and we will slowly bring those hips back on the floor. So let's take our legs back up. We're gonna put the right ankle above the left, and we will a gentle press right on top on the ankles, and continue to exhale so your hips, your back, your knees can relax a little bit more. And then go ahead and do it from the other side. Crisscross and knees going straight towards the armpits or even past those. All right, very nice, everybody. We're going to take one leg on the floor nice and bent. Another leg is off the ground or on the floor if you have to. If you have a back injuries, definitely hold them on the floor. We're going to take the arms up front and slowly lift. So your lower back, guys, is definitely staying on the floor for this one. And we breathe in and breathe in and breathe in. Inhalation, exhalation, circulating that breath, permeating the entire body. Now, only if it feels right and your core feels strong, we're gonna take the arms all the way around the ears, guys. If you have neck, back, shoulders injuries, we're not gonna take the arms up there. Go ahead and draw that knee and give it a little rest. One more time, feels so good. And let's switch. We're gonna place another leg on the ground. Go ahead and extend that leg off the floor or plant it on the ground if you have to. Go ahead and make sure, guys, that your lower back is on the ground and lift up. It's a half supported low boat pose, Navasana. Only if it feels good, go ahead and take the arms all the way behind. This is more challenging for neck, head, and shoulders than back, so take your guys' own judgment for this. Go ahead and press the quadricep, lay your head back on the floor, breathe in and breathe out. Feels so good. Arms on the ground, and we're almost ready to come up back to the kneeling position. And just a windshield, guys. Your knees side to side. I'm gonna fix my microphone, which did slide, and a couple more. Side to side or right and left. That's it. Feels good. And let's go ahead and take a gentle transition to the sitting position, guys. And again, it could be done through the sides or straight forward. Just place your feet, guys, however it's comfortable for you. If this position is not very comfy, you can always extend your legs, bend your knees a little bit. Just do whatever feels right today. Not necessarily, not challenging, but still feels right and feels good. It can feel good and be challenging, right? Let's go ahead. Take the arms all the way up. Connect your fingertips and push your hands away from the forehead. We're ready to start work on our neck and upper part of the upper body, our shoulders. Let's reach all the way up. Inhalation and exhalation one more time, guys. Very good. We will begin up here by taking our arms all the way on the side. All the way, fingertips straight, and just side to side, little neck stretches. So try not to lift your shoulders right now. All we're doing is we taking one ear towards the shoulder, not the shoulder towards the ear. Very nice. Let's take the hands behind the back. Interconnect them, interlace, if that feels good. If not, just put them behind the spine, however you can do it. We're gonna take our hands on one side and give it a gentle stretch up here. In through the nose and out through the nose and all the way to the other side. All the way. Shoulders down, guys. We will do this stretch one more time. Now, if that bind is not really comfortable, you can just put the hand behind your back. But if it feels right, go ahead and switch the direction and we're getting the ear back towards the shoulder. One more time. And let's switch the direction. And now we're gonna take the other ear toward the same side shoulder. Very good. Now hold your bind, guys. If that is a little bit too much, again, undo it. And we would gently, slowly take the forehead on the ground. Your forehead might not reach the floor whatsoever, and this is totally fine. You can always use the block. Let's undo the hands. Take your hands all the way behind. Reach the heart up. And if you guys are beginners, just remain your hips on the floor. You're always welcome to try a little bit more challenging. Keep on breathing. Inhalation, exhalation. Push the hands off the ground. Breathe actively. So good. Feels very nice. Come on back. We continue, guys, with our shoulders and neck. One hand on the floor. Pay attention to your hips on the ground. So your both sit bones on the floor. And slowly to the other side. Hand on the ground or on the block, guys, if it has to be done that way. Very nice. Let's do it one more time, and this time we're gonna take it a little bit more up to 45 degrees. Just like that. 45 degrees behind our back, Take it back, bend your elbow, breathe, reach, and slow. That is feeling amazing. All right, guys, hands on the side. And imagine that you root your sit bones all the way into the ground. We will continue with the gentle rotations. Very gentle rotations. Side to side. And if you're new to the yoga practice, this practice is definitely for you, and you can repeat this as many times as you need until you will get better to move to more challenging yoga flows. All right, one or two more times. Very nice. We're gonna do some resistance stretching. So connect your fingertips and put your hands right at the base of your head. What we're doing, we're gently pressing on top using your open arm strings and your open head and neck, resisting against your open hands pressure. So take a breath, inhalation, exhalation. We're not holding it, so continue to push against your open hands pressure. So resistance stretching, you resist your open hands work and breathe and back. So good, guys. We do one more straight, seated straight for the shoulders, elbows, and the partially neck. So you're gonna take your one hand, the top of your palm, you're gonna put it at the back of your lower back, right? Just up here. And your other arm is gonna grab your elbow. If you can't reach the elbow, somewhere else. And we're gonna grab that elbow, pressing the back of your palm into your lower back, but at the same time pulling on that elbow to the front of your mat. Take a breath. That can be very sensitive for your shoulder blade, for the back side of your back, for your neck, and for your shoulder. And let's do it from the other side. So the back side of your palm is gonna go at the back of your lower back. Your other hand is gonna grab your elbow. Make sure, guys, your shoulders are relaxed, and gentle pull on that elbow with the free arm, and the palm behind your back is pushing into your lower spine. Breathe actively. I know it feels very sensitive even if you are a straight person, Especially we've been working hard this week as always, so it's a good time to stretch your body. All right. Generally, a little bit straight every day is must. So anytime you have a time after our intense workouts, just put in the yoga class and just do it 10-15 minutes. It's something, it's going to make a big difference in the long run. And some of our workouts included 15-20 minutes stretch anyway. All right, let's make a transition to our kneeling position. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, and just guys up and down. Just a very gentle stretches. Up and down, inhalation and exhalation. This is a cat and cow flow. Very gentle and very effective one with any of the back injuries. Very healing. Let's take a couple more. And today we're going to go a little bit beyond there and interchange some arms and legs position for that cat and cow flow. Let's crisscross our one arm all the way up front and other, and we continue to do our cat and cow flow. Inhalation and exhalation. And you're probably wondering what's the name of my dog. This is a Prince. His name is Prince. I came up with a name and he is 3 years old. He's my big buddy. Normally I don't let him to my studio, but today he really wanted to come in. He was just clingy a little bit, so I let him come and spend time with me. All right, couple more times. And let's go ahead and switch the direction. We will take the other hand all the way up and down, cat and cow. Just make sure that you express through the movement, guys. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can stop in one place and then hold it for a little bit. You can exaggerate the movement at some point. Just try to move and feel every single inch of your body, because body is alive. It's craving your attention. One more time, guys. All the transformation, all the changes, all the healing starts within. Starts with the nurturing, kind, loving thoughts to ourselves, no matter what. We're gonna do the legs. So let's take the leg up and down with extended leg. Reach and up and take it back. There's a little bit more intense flow. So if it's too much for you, you can bend your knee or you can put your both knees on the ground. One more, guys, and take that knee, that leg which was extended all the way behind and up and down again. Up and down, cat and cow. We do just a couple more movements up here, and then we will take our right arm. So if your right leg behind, you're gonna take your right arm, left you're gonna put both on your elbow, and see if you can take your forehead on the ground. If not on the ground, guys, if not on your mat, maybe you can put the pillow or the block underneath your forehead. Through the nose in, through the nose out. If you wish and it feels all good, we're going to progress a little bit. Let's take our left arm all the way up and open and go ahead and slide it underneath your right. Now, if you have to come out, guys, first with your knees one on top another from your eagle position, basically, you can do that or stay with me. Let's close our eyes and dive in into the few breaths meditation. Connect with your body, intention within. Observe how you're feeling. Observe your thoughts, positive, nurturing. Doesn't matter what you can or what you can't do. Come on back up, slowly come on out. Before we're gonna do the other side, let's integrate our balancing tabletop here. Pull the stomach in, have a good stability on the arm and knee. Reach all the way, one arm away from another. Keep on breathing, guys. for my strong group who wants, of course, to restore and recover today, but also work a little bit more harder with the balance, we're gonna go for the bind, guys. In and out through the nose. Very good. In, let's slowly take that knee back, round the spine. Relax. We're gonna go ahead and reach the other leg up and go cat and cow with little toe tap on the floor. That is it. Feels so good. And do one more. And once you're ready, we're gonna carry this left leg all the way above the right for me, and a few more cat and cow flows. Don't be afraid to look different. Don't be afraid to express yourselves through the movement. Big smile, inside out, because as we know, everything better with a smile. Now, with your left leg behind, you're gonna take your left arm up front and left elbow on the floor. Forehead on the block, pillow, or just on your mat. Try to keep your hips, guys, directly above your knees or somewhere close to that. Inhalation and exhalation. Nurturing, loving attitude towards ourselves, no matter, again, what we can or what we can't do today. If you wish to progress, then we're gonna take this right arm this time and reach it up and over, expand, and that rotation comes, guys, from the lower back. So you're gonna take it all the way underneath. You can support yourself. You can take that arm all the way extended. Just do whatever feels right. Close your eyes. And again, it's time to connect mind, body, true self, true spirit. Again, the body, the physical body is just the outer shoulder to carry very intelligent, very unique, very special, very individual spirit, the true self, you guys, that special you. Let's go ahead and take that leg up. If you're ready, extend that arm, and we're giving it a good quality lengthening. Inhalation, exhalation. See if you're ready for that little bind, guys. All the way. Find that balance. A tension inside, guys. Inside out. We practicing inside out. We're living inside out, not outside in, right? We find that peace, the strength, the serenity, the health within, and then we radiate it out. Round that spine and relax your neck. Let's gently tuck the toes, and we're ready for our first downward facing dog. Drop the head, guys, relax your neck. If you are a very beginner, definitely, guys, bend your both knees. And we all must always remind ourselves to shift the weight away from the shoulders. Drop the head, relax your neck, connect your palms with your mat, feet, hips width apart, hands on the floor, relax your neck, draw the shoulder blades apart, guys, from each other, and don't be afraid to bend your knees for an extra time. Release tension in the neck, and then maybe extend it back. Let's draw the one hand toward the knee, thigh, all the way towards the ankle. Relax. Very good. And if it feels right, go ahead and bend that knee and continue to melt. All the way, the same thing from the other side. Bend your knee, and then go ahead and draw your hand toward the ankle, thigh. My beginners, is the one arm is too much for you, always go to your knees. You know what to do, but just in case, go ahead and bend your knee up here. And we're ready for the low lunge. Lift reach, one leg up. Give it a few extra movements, just like an ocean, guys. Wavy, smooth, calm, serene. And all the way reach up and do a 1, 2, or 3 steps, as many as you need for you to achieve the front knee above the front ankle. Let's take our arm up all the way. Big reach, inhalation, exhalation. Gently continue to pull that knee just with the hip strength all the way away from the base. We're going to lay the hands on the floor, on the blocks, or if none of that comes down, then you're gonna hold yourself up here. Always consider to put an extra soft cushion underneath your back knee for the comfort. Close your eyes, take your both hands together for extra connection. And whether you put your face on top on your hands on the floor, on the blocks, or staying up tall, it doesn't really matter. Just be here, right now, present. We all super busy, striving, overachieving sometimes. And again, that busy word, we are busy, but many times we don't know why we are so busy, right? Many times we forget to live here, now, in the present, because this is our life. This is happening right now for me, for you, and we're sharing that precious time and energy together. Doesn't matter through the screen or in a real set, but we do share our energy and our time, the most precious thing. You can't take it back. Let's reach up and open. And let's slowly make a transfer towards our toes. I know a lot of you don't like this straight, but we must work on our toes and ankles. So if you can sit on your toes, your option is right here, but do not skip this practice. Just do something, maybe it's a 5%, 2%, 10%, a little bit. Support yourself on your feet, with your fists, with your blocks, with your hands. If that's really comfortable, take your hands up front and we straighten our feet and toes. That can be super sensitive, and I remember the times when it was close to impossible for myself, and it's always changing. As long as we're doing it, it's always changing. It takes a little bit more effort at the beginning of the journey, like anything else, and then the farther we go, the easier it gets. We still need to put some efforts, some time, some work, consistency, but it's getting better. All right, I know how it feels. Let's go ahead and sit back before we go back to the downward facing dog. Back to the downward facing dog. And if you can't take your both knees off the ground, then do the one at a time, guys. But don't skip the asana. We do work on it quite often, at least every other week, because I'm sure we don't have time when we're not committed to the workout. Straighten our ankles, straighten our wrists, our shoulders, our neck. We're always busy and have something else to do. But remember, your body, your physical body, your health is your number one priority. Let's take our toes down and we're getting ready for the lunge, low lunge from other side. Both hands nice and flat. Drop the head, relax your neck, and let's take our other leg all the way up. Reach up and open. And step forward. Put the knee back on the floor. Come on up and take a deep breath. Inhalation. On exhalation, guys, put your both hands on the floor. Make sure that that front knee above the front ankle. Hands up here. Elbows, hands together, forehead over the hands, and just with the strength of your open leg. We don't have to push today. just let that knee fall away from the center of your body. Inhalation, exhalation, nice and gentle. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a few extra nurturing breathing cycles. And let's come back up. Take your hand on the floor. Your right hand, take your left leg up front and reach up and over all the way. Expressing through the heart, through the chest. Very nice. Let's slowly make a transfer all the way towards the toes on other side. So see, if I do it this way, there is not much pressure on the toes, just some gentle touch. The lower you go, the more pressure it is. And please try not to escape this, even if you have some injuries or surgeries, or it's really just hard you not working out on those body parts. Just do the modification, support yourself, fist blocks, and I promise you it's gonna get better at no time, and you will be so surprised why you couldn't do it before. That's just how it goes. Consistency, 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 and some work. We have to put some work. We want to have a healthy body, we have to do something for it. Sometimes we have to sacrifice our wants, right, to what our body needs, if we're talking about the food. And sometimes we have to choose, instead to go to the party earlier, just to commit for 20, 30, 40 minutes of the workout, go to gym or just do it at home. And trust me, that's going to be the best choice in the long run. Come on back. We're going to go back to our toes. This time we will open up the knees a little bit wider and just take the hands behind. See if it feels right. If it doesn't, you don't have to bring both knees. You can do just one at a time again, or just do the upper body, little pressure on those toes, or just come up with the both knees. That gives a little bit deeper stretching, starting from the knee all the way towards the tippy toes. And let's slowly bring it back and make the transition back to our seated position. Seated forward fold is always good. Let's take the glutes out, nurturing the back, nurturing the hips, bringing the flexibility to entire body. So if you can't reach the feet anywhere else with work, try not to do this, of course. We just folding forward, just like the wave of the ocean, or like you take the sheet and try to layer it on the back. So it's the same movements all the way forward fold. Let's hold it just for the 2 or 3 breaths, guys. Just for 2 or 3 breaths. Inhalation, exhalation. And start to return back. Come back out. We will do our way back on our back, just the place where we started, your way, guys. And we're gonna do, as a final asana here, our cat tail. We'll begin with modification, so just bring your knees on one side, and if that's already loose, just keep it right there, or go ahead and take your one knee all the way above. Take a deep breath. Some of you might be able to catch up on the bottom ankle if you wish. Just a little bit more extra work of that quadricep. Make sure that your shoulders, guys, on the floor. And let's switch that to the other side. Just take your knees on the floor. See if you can take the top leg and cover it all the way. And watch the shoulders. Some of you might be able to catch up on the ankles or toes. We're just gonna hold it for the extra breath or two. And let's slowly return back. Close your eyes and put your hands, guys, on top on your belly for the final connection and expression of the gratitude for everything we have. We have places to live, food to eat, body to be in, healthy body to be in, which allowed us to move, to practice, to serve our families and friends. And we have to be grateful for that, because everything expands and grows and transforms through the gratitude. Expand your belly and give that a good quality inhalation. And exhalation, let all the tension, all the anxiety about life, about future, sometimes just an anxiety go, all the discontent, anything what bothers us and takes away from the joy of life, from those precious seconds on this earth, from those precious seconds with our loved ones. And with that, let's reach our arms all the way behind. Just give it a good stretch. And slowly, with your eyes closed, guys, come on back to the comfortable position with both hands up front of your heart, again as a sign of the gratitude. Let's look inside our heart and find the beautiful, gigantic smile within, and a lot of gratitude for this life, for our families, for everything we have. There's always going to be bigger, better, more, faster, but we have to learn how to appreciate what we have. So with that, smile with your heart, guys, and flow through the rest of this week, of this day, with unshakable love, peace, and serenity inside, no matter what. Namaste, everyone. So we just have completed our hard working week with this restorative, nurturing yoga practice. So rest well, guys, recover well, and I will see you all tomorrow.